Peter.
And we're musos in the double happiness.
Tell us about your creative process, Pete and Kristin.
Ooh, it varies widely, doesn't it?
And it's changed a lot over a lot of years, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah. Well, for me, I think 20 years ago I'd play interesting chords and try to formulate a song around a chord that I like the sound of. But since I started playing bass, a lot of my songwriting has been around bass lines. And then, so we'll get a riff based on a bass line pretty much.
Well, now it's bass lines on guitar, really, isn't it?
Bass lines on guitar. So I'll start noodling around a bass line on a guitar, and Pete will just sit down and come across with some amazing surf guitar lead over the top. And
Or I'll copy your bass line and turn it into a lead.
yeah,
Yeah.
that happens.
We find chords and things. I often find that little chords that go with what you're noodling around with, and maybe add changes to it if it comes up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sometimes the change becomes the song as well.
Interesting. So tell me about how the lyrics come about.
They really follow the guitar, don't they?
Yeah, it's definitely the melody or the riff comes first. Lyrics are almost an afterthought for us. We're not very prolific with our lyrics, and some of our lyrics repeat themselves a couple of times throughout a song. But they've got to catch the mood of the song. The lyrics. Sometimes the tune sort of will dictate a spooky feel or a happy feel, or it'll remind you of something, and then we look for words.
Something will come up, an idea, and then that idea will kind of grow.
Exactly.
And we'll chop it. Sometimes we'll think we're onto something, and then we'll realise it's crap, so we'll chuck it, and then we'll try something else a couple of days later.
Yeah, and sometimes two songs will fuse. Like we'll come up with one idea, and we'll need a change for another song, and then we'll insert the change inside another song. So I don't know, it's all very organic.
And sometimes we'll start trying to play a song, and then it'll change and change and change again until it's unrecognisable from the original idea.
Yeah, and a lot of the riffs that we come up with are just stumbles. They're random stumbles upon a couple of notes that we like the sound of together. And there you have, a beautiful organic baby.
So working as a couple and being both creative in so many different ways, how do you kind of make that work? Like, is there a certain role that each of you take, or is it a bit of a process each time it just changes?
There's an easy familiarity because we've been playing together for so long. Things kind of fall into place quite easily, don't they?
Plus we like similar sounds, similar bands, so we're very much on the same page about what we like the sound of, but we're also very honest if it's not working. We can say, no, sorry, it's not working.
If something's boring, it's boring. If it's good, it's good.
And we can make suggestions all the time about this needs something, or try this, and we don't have too many rounds.
Fantastic. Any tips for the young players?
Just get in there and do it. Don't wait till you think you're good enough to get up on stage. Just do it a lot, and do what you like.
And don't try and copy anyone, just do what comes. It'll be from your influences, but I find the worst things I've come up with are when I've tried to sound like a particular song that I really like or someone I like. So that'll happen anyway, but if you try to force it, it doesn't really work, does it?
No.